show you a tour and give you some tips on what you can do whenever you're touring the Biltmore Estates.
Yes.
I'll just scan those for you.
So the gentleman at the gate scanned our tickets. They were on our phone because we purchased them online, and you can see for 2 people to do an audio guided tour, it was $184.04. So there are 2 parking lots. One parking lot has about a 5-minute walk. It's an easy walk. The other parking lot has a shuttle. Hey everyone, I'm Jerry. We are on the path to tour the Biltmore today. We've parked in parking lot A. It's about an 8-minute walk, so that's where we are headed now. So to end the path, you're going to come to this beautiful view of the Biltmore, and you're just going to take the ramp down to the bottom. We're going to real quickly go through security. Just continue to follow the red brick path. Be sure to stop for your photo op. Next thing you're going to want to do is register for your wine tasting if that's something you're going to participate in. The only way to register for the wine tasting is on the grounds, and you're just going to scan the QR code and follow the steps from there. Alright guys, so now we're just waiting on our tour to start. We have about half an hour longer. We're just going to walk around the outside here a little bit, and let me show you what that looks like. Just come right over here. There's a nice sitting area over to the right hand side. They also have a courtyard market if you're wanting to get a snack before you tour the mansion. They had some food inside, but it seemed like most people were going to the courtyard market. It was pretty good. We stopped there for a little snack before we got started. And this just shows you what the inside looks like. Probably the biggest place on the inside was the carriage house shop. Had a lot of neat little things in there. Some clothing items, some cups, mugs, just a lot of stuff that you can take home as souvenirs. So the next thing we're going to check out before our tour begins is the actual gardens. It's a rather large area. There's paths there to walk on. They're paved. They go around in circles. You can't get lost. You're always going to come back kind of to the beginning. This part is on the left-hand side of the mansion, so just come early enough, probably about an hour early, so you have time to tour this area. The Gardens of Biltmore was designed by Frederick Law Olmsted. He is known as America's foremost landscape architect, and his final project was the landscape design of George Vanderbilt's estate. So we have spent about the last 20-30 minutes walking around the gardens, touring that area. We are heading back up to the steps, and we are going to get in line for our tour of the Biltmore Mansion. So we signed up for the audio guide to the Biltmore house. What the audio guide is it's a tour that's going to take you a little more than an hour, and you have an audio recorder that you hold up to your ear. You're going to enter the room number into the audio recorder, and then it's going to tell you a little story about the room whenever you come to it. Whenever you're finished at your own pace, you just kind of move on to the next room. George Vanderbilt was born on November 14th, 1862 in Staten Island, New York. He fell in love with the scenic beauty of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and in 1888, he recruited architect Richard Morris Hunt. He also recruited landscape architect Frederick Law Olmsted. The 250-room French Renaissance chateau includes 35 bedrooms, 43 bathrooms, and 65 fireplaces. His wife's name was Edith, and she was born on January 17, 1873 in Newport, Rhode Island. They only had one daughter, and her name was Cornelia. She was born on August 22, 1900 at the estate. Some notable rooms in this house are the saloon, artist suite, Halloween room, bowling alley, and various dressing rooms. So another little fact is when the Biltmore estate started, there was about 125,000 acres of land. George Biltmore had sold some of the land to the federal government to create Pisgah National Forest. Something I learned while touring the mansion was back in that time, the husband and wife did not share a bedroom. You can see in the tour there was a bedroom for Mr. Vanderbilt and then a bedroom for Mrs. Vanderbilt. And surprisingly, they had very nice rooms for the servant quarters. They had servant quarters for somebody that might be single. They also had servant quarters if somebody had a family. They had sections where there might be a few bedrooms and a bathroom where an entire family could live together in a servant quarter. With the remaining 8,000 acres of the estate, guests are invited to enjoy the mansion and outdoor activities like biking, carriage rides, hiking, horseback riding, and more. George Vanderbilt's grandson, William, began planting grapevines in the early 1970s, paving the way for the establishment of the Biltmore Winery in 1985. If you want to see a little more of the Biltmore Winery, just check out our video. We'll have the link to that in the description. All right, folks, there you have it. There is a tour of the Biltmore Mansion and the gardens. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click the like button and click subscribe.